For those of you who don't know me, my name is Aisha, an Islamic therapist, but also an author of the book Islamically Inspired Self-Development, a book from where you can gain more insight into how to work with Muslim psyche. In 21st century, what worked for us before is not going to work for us now. And we moved in psychology, in Islamic psychology as well. We're far ahead of ourselves. And if you don't have this knowledge, then you're failing your personal growth, but also you're failing a practitioner or practitioner to be. Now, today I want you to learn how to become Islamic coach. Yeah, or not Muslim coach, Islamic coach. Now, there's a difference between Islamic and Muslim coach. The Muslim coach will understand culture, so you don't find yourself in a practice explaining yourself, explaining your ways. You don't find yourself struggling with the difference between your non-Muslim coach or counselor. Islamic coach not only understands Muslim culture, but Islamic coach also understands Islam. So that is working not only with your cultural and social experiences, but also with your spiritual and religious growth, which we'll call self-developmental growth, because there's no clear difference. There's no clear cut between personal, religious, spiritual. There's no such a thing like a clear cut. Everything is really organic, and that's what I write about in my book. My book is a discovery of 4 years research. It's packed with knowledge. It's with examples. Everything is it's backed up with Quran and Sunnah and Hadith and the stories of the pious predecessors and prophets, but also testimonials of real Islamic therapists. You can't afford not to read this book, basically, especially if you want to become Islamic coach and how to do that. And that's what we're going today. That's what we're going to do today. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So the first thing you want to do is to check the accreditation. And you can go on Google just like I did before this live, and you can ask Google 10 best coaching companies, something like that. And you will find a list of many. So like Institute of Life Coach Training, you want to click. You want to click that, and you want to understand what this organization is about. And you will see that they are accredited by others, or they are working with others, International Association of Professional Development. And again, you will see their logo, you will see what they're on about, and you should also see what are they accredited, who is accrediting them. And accreditation is something that you really need to pay attention to. It is absolute must. You see, you can go here, Christian coaching, not that you are interested in Christian coaching, maybe you are, I don't know. But you also want to see who is it that they're being accredited for. And I'm just showing you those, for example, because that's what you're doing, isn't it? That's what you're doing, you're going to different websites, you're hoping to find the right institution coach for you, right? And you're not looking for the right things. And the right thing in this example is find accreditation body. This is the number one. You see, not all of them, they're going to display that. So I'm not going to do that scrolling and searching for you. You can do it for yourself. But if you go to this organization, the Coaching Academy, they don't shy on the first page. They don't shy to represent who is it that accrediting them. And the Association for Coaching is something that I would recommend as well. They have high standards, and I'm going to present to you how high those standards are. Sorry. And so this is the first accreditation body that I want to talk to you about. So how it goes in the counseling and coaching world is that we have accrediting body, and that accrediting body gives you requirement accordingly to which you need to train your students. And your students, they need to go through loops, through trials and tribulations of becoming a coach or counselor, both sometimes accordingly to your syllabus, according to your idea of what it takes to create a great counselor or coach. So this organization called the Association for Coaching, and and I really recommend them. I think they're really good in what they're doing. They're very approachable. They're also humans. You can get in touch with them if you need to, and they will respond to you within a short period of time. Not that I am getting any commissions for this, but I just think that you need to know that they're really good. And look at that. So if you are a client and you're looking for a coach, you also are really interested in this information, because you want to understand that you can have a award, you can have certificate, you have diploma, and you can have advanced diploma in coaching. And normally when we go for therapy, we don't pay attention to those details, but they do mean a lot. Let's have a look. What is it that they really mean? And they mean that you, as a coach or your coach, are proud to present, they're proud to assure you that they have not only studied under the curriculum of the organization of their choice, but also they set certain amount of hours, look, 35 hours for award, up to 80 hours of advanced diploma in the class, and they were studying. They also that they had been doing some coaching practice, meaning the placement hours. So look, award has only 6 hours, certificate 20 hours, diploma 40 hours, and advanced diploma 60 hours. So that means that before this coach seen you, they had to work with other humans, and they had to present their work. This is very important information. If you are studying with some organizations who are accredited, your placement needs to be supervised. So not only you have supervisor over all those hours of placement, but also you recording and you typing and you type scripting some of your work, and you're reflecting on it, and your tutor needs to check it. Okay. And accordingly to what level is it that you want to accomplish as a coach, you can imagine how much more hours will go into it. And then not everything not everything is really I can't really everything present to you every little details of training. But if you are training as a coach, and if you're training as a counselor, this is very similar. You need to understand that you're going to have feedback. You need to receive feedback from your peers and from your tutors on how you are working with the client, but also how you are working on yourself through journals and through adjusting your ways of work, and sometimes way of being, through the theories that are being presented to you. And there are many theories thrown at you accordingly to the level of your training, accordingly to the diploma that you endeavor to attain. You're going to learn more. You're going to receive more feedbacks. You're going to receive more supervision. You're going to receive more tips on how you work, and you will receive more avenues to correct your ways. And that is quite clear, and probably not shocking. Now, what's going to be very surprising to you, and what's really surprising to me when I've learned that as well, especially with my counseling background, is that not every certificate in coaching will require from you personal coaching experience, personal coaching therapy. And that is wrong, because as my teacher said, how can you assure that you treating other people if you don't treat it yourself first? How can you assure that level of reassurance, that level of expertise, if you haven't tried something on yourself? How can you try anything on others? So look, in this case, with this accrediting body, if you are going anything from certificate to advanced diploma, you are required to have your personal coaching. So not only supervision of your work with clients, but also personal therapy supervision of your own processing. And the higher you go, the more is expected from you in terms of these hours. Now, if you want to look into another accrediting body, and that is DSCPCAB. They're also training people in coaching for quite so long. I have a soft spot for CPCAB. Again, I'm not receiving any commissions for this, but I do recommend these organizations. They're really good in what they're doing. They're doing for a very long time. They also not for profit. I shouldn't think, and you can expect from them quality of training. So again, this is accrediting body which is working with colleges who are training accordingly to their syllabus, just like the previous one. And this is the curriculum. You have 90 hours of guided studying, and this is for level 3. So you can get up to level 5 accreditation for coaching with CPCAB, I should imagine. And just for level 3, you're spending 90 hours with them. And for where is it? Just bear with me a second. This is level 3. And for level 4, yes, for level 4, 163 hours. Okay. So you can see, because you can see the difference. And what is it that you will learn? What is it that you will learn as on this coaching journey is again clearly emphasize on accrediting bodies websites. You really own it to yourself. You own it to your future clients to know exactly what is it that you're going to study and choose the best of the best, especially as a Muslim, because it's also spiritual amana, meaning responsibility. So work with ethical framework, life coaching, manage the life coaching relationship, work with client diversity, support clients to reach their goals, apply understanding of the self. Again, self-worth, very important, a very important element. Use life coaching skills with theory and reflect on your practice. There you go. So this is just level 3. And level 4 is not much different. Again, you can scroll it down, research it with CPCAB. This video doesn't have enough time, doesn't have enough minutes to represent in full and with HAC all those accrediting bodies. You have also international authority for professional coaching and mentoring. And look, this goes in exactly the same fashion. The higher diploma, the higher level you attain, they have level from 3 to 7 up to professional. You can expect that they will expect from you more hours. They will require from you more hours sitting in hours. And they will also require from you skills assessment. So those feedbacks, maybe supervision as well. Self-reflecting studies as well, possibly personal therapy. Reflective practice, program evaluation, coaching, mentoring, record log, hopefully with transcript and with recordings as well. So that's how you can recognize. This is how you recognizing. Let me just revise that for you. This is how you recognizing reputable accrediting body. And then what you do, you go into their websites and you're finding who is it that is working with them, and all those accrediting bodies, they will show you who are their colleges, who are their training centers. This is a way of becoming accredited coach. The difference between accredited coach and accredited Muslim coach is not so big. However, we do not have accredited coaching Muslim organization. So every Muslim organization who is claiming to train you in coaching, they should display, they should have under their belt accrediting body. So I'm just scrolling here. on one of those websites who are claiming to train you in different levels of coaching or mentoring, and I don't see here accreditation. Same here, you know, yes, maybe testimonials, yes, maybe this is what you're going to admit, this is how you're going, this is how you're going to learn, but I don't see any accrediting reassurance for me. So this is the message here for you. I really want you to start from the top, from the most important thing, which is reassurance and the quality of your training, because you need to be there as professional first, Muslim professional first, and then if you're looking for Islamic coaching, then you are choosing one of the routes. If you find organization, and please get in touch with me, a Muslim organization who is accredited, who does all those, who goes through all those loops, meaning they giving you feedback on your work, meaning in-class work with the imaginary client, when they're asking you to record or typescript your work on your placement, when they're asking you to do personal work on yourself, and they're asking you to have record of it signed by your practitioner, being coach or counselor, and they teaching you a curriculum, Islamic curriculum, Islamic psychology, because coaching falls into psychology, isn't it? Curriculum, then you have 100% reassurance. And now, just to answer your question, what is it, because I haven't shown that to you, what is it that you should expect from Islamic coaching organization being accredited? What in terms of curriculum you should expect from them? This is in a nutshell what you should expect from them. You should expect from them Islamic psychology, introduction, maybe Islamic coaching, because Islamic coaching and Islamic counseling, they're not far apart. So you should definitely expect that from them. You should also expect from them to teach you about selfhood. And selfhood is a study of yourself. Selfhood goes as deeply as to explain you what's akal, what's nafs, what's fitra, what's qalb. So gives you that lovely introduction to tazkiyah, to tarbiyah, and to nafsiyat. So if somebody is proclaiming that they're going to teach you nafsiyah, it's only a fraction of what you should know really about human psyche from Islamic psychology perspective before you go into practice. Islamic spirituality as well, Islamic healing, I believe it's necessary, because if you are working with clients and claim to be Islamic coach, then you need to understand that everything is connected, and the somatic language also gives you a clues about the psychological, mental, and very often spiritual experiences, and that's what Islamic healing is prepared to explain you. Also, business essentials, especially if you're studying Islamic coaching, business essentials are necessary, are absolutely necessary. Now, so this is the curriculum, more than less, that you should expect. So again, let's wrap it all up: accreditation and then curriculum, and then you can see the syllabus and see if that fits. Now, those trainings, they are expensive, just like becoming a coach level 4 of expensive, is quite expensive. Like Latif Project, they do really good trainings, Sakun and them, like, they do really good training, taking you from 0 to hero through 5 years of studying with them. You get accredited diploma in becoming a Muslim or Islamic counselor. However, that is 8+2 for counseling, and probably 2 grants or 3 grants plus for coaches. Okay, and please mind how long they're training you as well. So you can choose this path, but you also can't choose a different path, and the different path is becoming just a coach and then doing CPD, meaning continuous personal development, doing certificate with one of those organizations. And some of them, they would have face-to-face, like Halil Center, and they do it for 4 days, and that costs you almost 2 grants. Same thing with Exam, they're doing 2 levels through 4 days, and again, that costs you almost 1.5 grand. Muslim Cambridge College, they're quite advanced. Through a year, they can get you up to diploma, and that costs almost £4,000. Al-Balal Academy, they have courses here and there. But the CPD with this curriculum, which I suggested to you before, will come almost to 1.5 grand. And then you have training with AJS therapy with myself, which is through 1 year, getting you to the level of certificate with tutoring, an online based classroom experience, right? A place where you can in total save almost 1.5 grand, because you don't have to worry about traveling expenses, you don't have to worry about accrediting extra costs, all materials, because everything is included for you, including tutoring, right? So raising Islamic therapists with you, it's a place where you will get access to your training, access to tutoring, certificate practitioner, counselor and coaching practitioner within Islamic studies, but also updated information about how to work with a Muslim in 21st century. So everything that I discuss in this video, you're going to have a privilege, you're going to have freedom to also check by yourself on the links mentioned below this video. I'm going to leave you with dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make this path easy for you, so you can come out through this training and through those endeavors of helping others, and first helping yourself before you help others, with full confidence, with a great skills, as well as reassurance that you are doing what you're supposed to do, and that you through that work you're reaching your highest potential, but also you're turning this into ibadah, something that I write not in my book, but also something that I teach and I train in my program called Raising Islamic Therapists with You. Okay, I hope that was useful. Stay in touch. Sign up to my program, is YouTube program, AJS Therapy, for more videos like this. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.